Hello, I am Nita Black. I'm a business strategist located in Memphis, Tennessee. I connect business owners with business planning and other tools so that you can become empowered with confidence and know-how to reach your full potential. This video is a follow-up to my recent six-figure biz challenge, where several ladies completed the challenge, and I'm just following up weekly. And so just drop in anytime and comment on the video or you can contact me on my website, nitablack.com, if you want to connect in other ways. I wanted to cover some marketing tips today. So every Saturday we'll go through a different section of the business plan. So let's talk more about marketing today. One of the things that I suggest that I've done for myself is update your website periodically. Take a look at it and decide what wording needs to be changed because you've changed some things in your business. So every few months, maybe at least every year, go through your website and um, update the information, update your pictures, refresh it so that it's current. It provides current information because that's where you're going to mostly send people from your social media posts, from your email posts, from events. You're going to send people to your website. That would be one of the top things to do, is get your website in order. The second thing I have on my list is update all of your social media platforms. So if you're already on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, any digital platform, you want to go in and update those platforms to be consistent with your website, which is current information about what you do, and also use the same picture for each platform. Let's see, number 3 on my list is make use of Google My Business. So I've started doing that over the last few months. If you go in and update your Google profile and then post on Google, Google My Business, and then that will help you rank higher on google.com. And you should try to do that consistently. So I try to do it 3 times a week. Sometimes I'll slip up and I don't do it as often as I need to, but I do need to, I'm speaking for myself, I do need to get that done on a more consistent, regular basis and targeted towards topics that will connect people with who I am, how I help them solve their problem. So think of this as a work in progress. This is a long-term growth strategy. All of these marketing strategies are really not a quick fix, but you got to start today if you haven't already started to build that network online and otherwise. That leads me to the next point, is the email marketing that I do. I use a CRM or an electronic platform called Close. It spells CLOZE.com. And because I probably have 8 or 9 emails that I use for me. I have a Gmail, I have a nitablack.com, I have several of those. I've got a couple of emails from a couple of clients where they have created a Gmail account for me, or a separate account where I can respond on behalf of their client. I have all those emails synced to Close so that I can check all my emails that come in one place, and all those contacts come into that one database. So as I reach out to people by email and they respond, it goes into my database of contacts within Close, and then I can go back in and organize that information in terms of prospect, a hot prospect, a warm prospect, a cold prospect, a long-term prospect, a customer, a major customer, a small customer, a strategic partner, a friend, friends and family. So you can group all of your contacts within Close or some other CRM to be able to communicate better with all those people within your network. An email marketing software is also a great tool. And a lot of times that integrates with your website, where if you go to my website, to my contact page, and you put your information in, it's going to automatically add to Aweber, which is an email marketing platform. I also get an email. And so I'm keeping contacts in both places, both in Close and also in Aweber. Aweber is comparable to something like Constant Contact, MailChimp, Get Response, I think, is another one. So a lot of times your email marketing platform it needs to be compatible to your website. If you don't update your own website, if you have outsourced that, then ask that person what email platform they would recommend, or take a look at your CRMs like Close so that you can gather all of your information on an automated basis in one spot, and then just continue to gather contact information. And this would be, for instance, Close now will integrate with my phone, with my text and my phone calls, emails, events that I schedule on my Google Calendar. My calendar integrates with my CRM. So you want to get as much of that information as possible in one place. Blogging is another thing that helps drive traffic to your website or helps you increase visibility online and through your website or through a separate blog site. For me, I have a blog page. If I post something on my blog page and then I copy that link from my blog page into a social media post like on Facebook or LinkedIn, that sends people to my website, to my blog page, so they can read the article that I've written. And that's a good way to tie in your website, your blogs, and also provide valuable content about your expertise to your audience. Another marketing tool that I've used in the past, or marketing strategy, is events. Whether you call it a workshop or a seminar or a webinar or a program, think about what events you can specifically target people and invite them to this event. You may or may not charge for that event, because the main goal of that event is to get people to sign up. They attend, they begin to know, like, and trust you. You provide valuable information that they appreciate and they want to know more. And so you might charge a small fee, or you might charge a fee to get people there. But often these are marketing events that are free to the participant. I have two more marketing tips and then we're done. Alignable, ALIGNABLE.com, is a user-friendly platform that I use in addition to my other social media platforms. And this is where I get lots of stats and I can connect with people in my neighborhood. So if my target audience is businesses located in a certain community outside Memphis, Tennessee, I can go to Alignable and I can see that there are about 200 businesses in Bartlett, which is near where I do business. And I want to nurture those 200 businesses. I can also run an ad in their weekly newsletter for an additional cost. And I can also reach out to other neighborhoods. So if I want to increase my reach from, say, 200 businesses to 1,000 businesses, but I want to stay within certain communities near the city where I live, like, for instance, Memphis, Tennessee, then it gives me the option through Alignable to do that in a very clear and concise manner. The last tip I would say is the ads. So we just talked about Alignable and running an ad in their weekly newsletter, which is a fairly low cost way to get to increase your visibility. Facebook ads are typically low cost. I run ads $5, $10, $20, no more than $25 at a time, but you can spend a lot more money than that. It depends on how much traction you get through Facebook and if that is where your audience is. And if your audience if your ad speaks to your prospects, if it speaks to your audience and you get a lot of engagement, that's a great sign that that's a good tool for you. That's where you should advertise more. and beef up your ads. If you don't get much engagement or really contacts, either people going to your website and then signing up for a newsletter, giving you their email address, or just contacting you through an email or a Facebook message, if you're not getting that kind of traction, then think about how to either improve your ad, your message, your target audience, and how you describe that, or look for other platforms, look for other places to run your ads. So I hope this is helpful. If you want to reach out to me, if we're not connected already, my website is nitablack.com. Just go to the contact page, put your info in, shoot me an email, and we can connect. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.